Have you started a podcast recently and you don't know where to post your podcast without shelling out money to distribute? Well, I'm here to tell you to try Anchor today. Anchor is a free podcasting platform that allows you to distribute your show to all the popular podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more. Anchor even has a quick and easy way to edit your show. You can do it from your phone, your laptop, your tablet, and then once you're done, all you have to do is drag and drop, and you're golden. And it's absolutely free. Absolutely free. And I'll do you one better. Anchor will match you with sponsors so you can get paid to podcast immediately. Get on over to Anchor by downloading their free Anchor app or going to anchor.fm/start today. This episode is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network.
This is Sorry Control. Imaging over guys still alive, so absolutely unavailable. We'll pass you to submarine controlling officer this time, over.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We came from beneath the sea. As always, I'm your host, Bailey.
And I'm Zach.
And I'm Buckaroo Brandon.
We back for episode 25 of the show today. Feels good to be here.
25.
25.
Number 25.
All right. You got some news today. Not that many. We only got 4 topics today, so you know what? Let's get through them.
Yep.
American Werewolf in London. Released 39 years ago today.
Masterpiece.
Yep.
Love that fucking movie.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, and you just met David Naughton like last month.
Yep. I did.
Yeah, buddy.
And he reminds me of just like a dad or something.
Yeah, he was fucking chill. He was so nice. All right. Samara Weaving almost got cast immediately in Scream 5.
Yeah, I saw that.
She had scheduling conflicts.
Damn it.
Yeah, sad. It's probably because of Bill and Ted, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
Although I think it's already
Maybe.
done, so I don't know what the
I
hell's
was
the
about
issue.
to say, like, maybe she's working on something else.
Ready or Not 2.
She's doing hood shit.
Grace's Revenge. I don't know.
I don't
hood
know if
shit.
They do it number 2.
They would never do a Ready or Not 2.
Yeah.
The story got told. If they make a sequel,
I would watch it just to see people blow up like blood balloons again, because that was fucking awesome.
She becomes
I would
LaBelle.
watch it. I would watch it just to hear Samara Weaving scream.
Yeah, dude. Totally.
It's exactly why she should be in Scream.
Yeah. All right. We have a Stranger Things drive-thru experience coming to LA this fall. Be pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, they announced that yesterday, I think.
Hmm.
And then Red Eye, that Wes Craven plane movie, turned 15 this week.
I didn't even know he directed that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I remember getting that at fucking Blockbuster Video when I was really young. My
Hell
mom
yeah.
had rented it, and we watched it. And I used to think it was really fucking boring, but watching it back now, I'm just like, it's pretty good.
It's
Hell
fun,
yeah.
but kind of only because Cillian Murphy's so good in it.
Yeah, dude, he has made his career off of being that creepy dude. Like,
Yeah.
he killed fucking Scarecrow in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he did.
Not The Dark Knight,
I
Batman
liked
Begins.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's legitimately scary as fucking Scarecrow.
Yeah.
I kind of think that like a better casting would be like Robert Englund. To be honest,
That's only because he played him in Injustice 2.
Which was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
it was pretty
that was
fucking
so
cool.
great.
But like in the comics, I'm pretty sure like Scarecrow's like an older man.
He was a bit older. It just kind of varies on. what
I honestly
you're
like
looking
the
at.
young Jonathan Crane.
Yeah.
I dig the young Jonathan Crane. I mean, and I like the guy in Batman Begins. I used to not for whatever
Like,
reason.
You don't want Batman running up and beating on an old ass man.
Yeah, you do.
That's
I'd pay money to see that.
Ben Affleck would fucking do it.
Ben Affleck would shoot
Batman.
somebody in the face.
Yeah, Ben Affleck would fucking
Batman
kill
runs
somebody.
up, just fucking German
Point blank.
suplexes an old man into the ground. Just stay down, bitch.
I could see it.
I think that's kind of like the reason why people kind of like Batfleck so much is because he's
He don't give a
doing
fuck.
things that any of like the other, Batman adaptations didn't get to do.
You got a point. He's
Shoot
the one who
people in
does
the
like
face.
all the hood shit.
And
Like,
only that,
Dude,
he's like an
fuck.
older, experienced
Like in Batman vs Superman, when he fucking grapples the box and just launches it into that dude's face. Just he's dead. There's no getting up from that.
Yeah, you got splinters in your brain now. I don't know.
You don't have a brain anymore, bro. Like it's gone.
I don't know what I was gonna tell y'all. This is kind of off topic, but dude, Doom Eternal put out their new like battle pass thing,
Oh yeah.
and we got Elvis fucking Mancubus, dude.
Oh my god,
It's
no.
about
Yes.
fucking time. They teased him like 3 months ago.
Dude, I'm so fucking excited. I'm grinding right now to get it.
I'm grinding.
How late in the battle pass is he?
He's like, I think third from last tier.
Oh shit.
There's only like 11 tiers.
Oh, that's not bad. Is that hard to do though? Like, is
Dude,
there a
if
lot?
you literally do the challenges that they put out weekly, you do like the first week, you're already like 75% of the way.
Oh shit.
It's easy shit.
Well, shit. What y'all doing?
It's easy shit. Like you just
Well,
go and be like
shit.
freeze a demon with an ice bomb and you get like a point.
Oh,
It's
really?
fucking-
Well,
yeah,
that sounds
it's
fucking
easy
easy.
shit. Play
Also-
battle mode, shit like that.
Zach just got back from Virginia this morning or last night.
Yeah, dude. I got back at like 2:30 in the morning.
Hell yeah, brother.
He saw a
I
big ass
drove for
turtle.
like 7.5 hours.
I forgot to silence my phone.
He saw a big ass turtle.
I did. I saw a turtle.
He saw Neptune's ass.
I saw an octopus suckling on Neptune's ass.
He got some good seafood.
I did get some good seafood. Had a good time with my lady. It was good.
Yeah,
Nice.
bastard. Got to fucking leave the state.
But enough about me, all right?
But enough about me. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the movie review of the week, which we all been following. It's also in the title. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, releasing in May of 1988, May 13th to be precise, directed by the one, the only John Carl Buechler, who sadly passed away last year.
Yep. Rest in peace. Real quick, this movie should not be as good as it actually is.
Very true.
Because this is like the poorest written movie in the
Oh, it's so
franchise
bad.
so far.
Like, the only good, decent written characters, honestly, are Melissa, who's the bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tina's written all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And obviously Jason, because you have to have a good
well,
killer.
Bad News Cruz is actually a pretty good bad guy.
He's just a dickhead.
Yeah. He's a pretty good
Dickhead.
bad guy. I would say that Nick's pretty all right, too.
Nick's all right. He's just,
But yeah, like,
the leading man.
these characters are literally probably the worst in the franchise.
Also, I just want to mention Nick don't do shit in this movie.
He really doesn't, but like
do a goddamn thing.
Not a goddamn thing.
he's a good
I swear
emotional
to God.
supporter, I guess.
Yep, I guess. That's what you need. I guess.
He's a good shoulder to cry on.
My mom's dead. Oh, that's sad. What about my friends?
Yeah. all
What
my
about
friends are
these
dead.
like
Let's talk.
people who I said like 10 minutes ago I don't fucking care for?
Yeah, he's like, oh no, we gotta go get my friends die.
It's like he literally was only there for like one person, which I forget that dude's
Michael,
name.
his
Yeah,
cousin.
Michael.
I thought it was his brother. Is
No,
it
it's
his
his
cousin?
cousin.
Oh, okay.
Because it's their uncle's Gavin.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, also, I just want to mention, John Carl Buechler passed away with cancer, and like the
Yeah.
really fucking sad thing about this is, so like this guy was one of like the most prolific makeup artists in Hollywood
Yep.
in his
Correct.
day, and he had to fucking start a GoFundMe to pay for his cancer bills.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know how fucking sad that is.
Yeah.
Like,
Sad.
It
I
just-
remember the day he died is because I was leaving Riley's house, his parents' house. I was staying with him. And this had been a few months since he had started that GoFundMe. And I woke up to the news from Bloody Disgusting that he had died. And Riley had already been up, and he made a video about it for the channel. And I was just like, God damn, dude. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. 'cause,
Cancer fucking blows, man.
You know, and not only that, like it just really goes to show like how like special effects and like makeup and practical effects and all that shit is really washed out in the movie industry these days.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of them still use it, but it's more expensive than just like using CGI and
Well,
so,
it was
I mean, it
still
kind of,
expensive
like-
back in the day.
yeah, it
but,
was
you know,
still-
you knew what you were getting for your fucking money back
yeah,
then.
it was like besides like buying like the like equipment to shoot the movie, like it was like the most expensive part of it was the practical effects and
Yeah.
makeup and whatnot.
And by the way, I need to mention this is the top 2. The only reason Kane Hodder has the role as Jason in this movie and the rest of his movies is because of John. I don't know if any of our listeners know this, but he was cast in a movie called Prison in the early 80s, I believe it was, and he played this undead prisoner, and John Carl Buechler did the makeup on it. Beautiful. Like the one thing that like made him stand out the rest of Buechler's career, I think, was Kane was like, "Hey, why don't you put these live worms in my fucking mouth, dude?" And so that's how they got one of the best shots in that movie is just worms coming out of Kane's mouth. It's fucking beautiful, dude. Like, badass. Like, Kane, we've all met Kane, right?
Fucking awesome guy.
Dude, he is such a fucking sweetheart. Like, and you know, he's Jason. He's one of the most badass fucking slasher killers in history. And, like, he is just one of the most down-to-earth fucking dudes you'll ever meet in your life.
I agree.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I said, like, this is, like, one of the poorest written films in the franchise, but, like...
Just wait till next week.
But, like...
It's even worse.
But, like, just, you know... It's so fun because, like, the premise, like, Carrie v. Jason is, like, very intriguing.
Right.
And Kane Hodder's performance as Jason and Lar Lincoln's performance as Tina.
This is why,
badass.
like, this movie is the exact reason why Kane is regarded as, like, one of the best Jasons, if not the best.
Every movement that Kane has in this movie is just...
It's
so fucking good, dude.
It's severe.
Like,
What stands out to me the best is, like, that first shot of him walking out of the lake.
dude, and you see like his spinal column and shit. Yeah.
That sets you up for, like, we ain't playing around no more.
Fun fact about Lar Lincoln, the girl who plays Tina in this, she actually turned down the role of Phoebe from Friends.
Really?
No shit.
Yeah. She could have had the role of her life right there. I don't know why she turned it down.
She's better known for this, though.
Oh, yeah, but, like, if she would have gotten that,
would have been known for that.
She would have been well off. I mean, from what I've seen on like IMDb, she's pretty good. Like she's one of like the Friday final girls that have actually like gotten a pretty good career. And out of it.
She's also a fucking sweetheart. Like she does cons. She hasn't done any. We've gone to. I know Riley's met her. I think a couple times, and Nick.
Yeah, but just like I remember seeing that on like the trivia in IMDb that she almost got like casted as Phoebe. I was like, what the fuck?
That's fucking.
Because I can't picture anybody else in that
I couldn't picture
role.
anyone else as anybody in Friends, dude.
It's not happening.
Like I'm not the biggest Friends fan or anything, but like Lisa Kudrow like kills it.
Oh yeah, dude.
As Phoebe
for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes of this movie. So the film opens at the cemetery, and we're getting flashbacks. Yeah, the flashbacks have returned. Didn't miss them.
Yeah, I didn't miss them either.
Like we been know what happened. We've watched every movie for the past 7 weeks.
They gotta think by now. Like if people are,
if you don't know what the fuck happened a year ago, you should probably go get tested.
Yeah, I did think like these. It's like these motherfuckers are gonna come back. Jason's back, so these motherfuckers.
They know what's going down. Okay. So yeah, it opens, and then opening credits have the most badass score I think to any of them except for 3. 3 honestly has the best, I think.
I think 4's score is really good too.
I'm
just talking about opening intro credits.
Oh, yeah,
Harry
true.
Manfredini actually collaborated with someone on this score. It wasn't just him.
I forgot John something.
Yeah. And I kind of thought like the score is good. Like don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's good.
But there are moments in here where they just kind of like throw some random noises in there, and they do like a weird thing with like the. You know, the kill, ma, where it's not like how it usually is.
It's a little different.
I don't mind it, though.
I don't know.
I mean, I think they've been doing this fucking, the same thing for the better part of a decade.
Yeah.
You got to change it up, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really consider this one the best score.
I get it.
I kind of think that 6 is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Jason, he's still at the bottom of the lake where Tommy left him last time. When we first see him, he's still got the gloves on.
But he's got a mechanic suit on instead of the green button-up shirt and khakis.
So Tina, a little girl's living with parents in an abusive relationship. She runs out to the dock, steals a boat, and rides off. Her dad's like, "Hey, the fuck you doing? Get back here.
Get back up here."
So she kills him.
Fucking drops the whole dock.
Just drowns his ass, bro. No remorse.
So if you don't know how she did this by now, she has telekinetic powers.
Yeah, she has telekinetic powers.
Yep. So,
if you haven't seen this movie, why are you listening to her?
I'm pretty sure like later on she says it was like an accident, but like That should look so intended.
That looked genuine to me. You fucking killed your dad.
Well, like the entire time they're like, I miss my dad. I was like,
Shouldn't have killed him, dude.
No, not only that, he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, like why do you miss him? Instead of beating his,
he was beating your mom.
Bro, you would have gone to you eventually.
Bro, you were next.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean you miss him?
It's shit like this why I say it's not written very well.
Yeah, like, we'll get to it because that shit's just fucking funny. Like, why do you miss your dad? He was not a good person.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, she fucking kills him straight up, drowns his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets like hit with all this shit. Here, like, this is also something else that's really good is like the stunt work and like the action scenes and whatnot. Because there's a lot of building destruction.
There's a
in this
lot of fucking good stunt work.
Yeah, there's a lot of building destruction, people going across the street and shit. Like,
yeah.
It's so cool.
So Tina wakes up. And that was a fucking dream / flashback. She's on her way to see Dr. Cruz at her childhood home with her mom. She says hi to some teens across the way, and she goes inside. We meet 3 other characters. We meet Nick, Melissa, and Robin, I think.
Who
not Robin.
knows these characters?
These characters suck. They're unmemorable. Melissa's the one that stands out the most to me from
who
them.
gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Right. Who gives
There's
a
like
shit?
the sci-fi guy. I was like, this dude is annoying.
I actually like him a lot.
I'm going to be honest. He's kind of annoying.
He has one of the best lines in the movie later. We'll get to it.
I thought he was like too much, to be
Really?
honest.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right,
I was like, shut the fuck up.
She gets to her childhood home, and Cruz is setting up a video camera. He's like, we got to test this shit out. She's like, okay. And so he's pissed off because her powers aren't doing what he wants. And she's pissed off because he's pissed off. So what does she do? She lights the matchbook on fire.
You're goddamn right.
Also, she calls this guy Bad News Cruz.
Just once.
Yeah, just once, but like
it's worth.
That's what I call him because of that.
I just call him Dr. Cruz. Partway through the movie, I was doing a. He's Data in the Goonies, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Not Rick Shaw. What is his name in Indiana Jones? I don't remember.
I don't.
But I kept doing it. Hey, lady, that's Dr. Cruz.
That's Dr. Cruz, lady.
I don't know why. It just came up in my mind, and it cracked me up for the rest of this movie.
Shortstop?
Shortstop. That's
is that
what
who you're
it
thinking
is.
of?
Because he wears the Yankees hat.
Yeah.
So, also, Dr. Cruz is like straight gaslighting Tina. He's like, your powers are sucking because you're guilty about killing your dad. She's like, I'm really not, though.
She's like, nah,
he's like, I think you just suck.
Because he had it coming.
You're
He
a
said,
shitty therapist. That's all it is.
Yeah, you a shitty doctor. Screw you. So, these two teens are screwing in a fucking van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're
out
like,
of the blue. Like, we just got to it.
Well, like the guy's like, wait, if this is my uncle's fucking log cabin, why are we screwing in the van? And his girlfriend's like, what did she say? She was like, why do you care? Or
Yeah,
something
why
like
do you
that.
care? And he's just like, okay.
Yeah, and then
but
they
he
just
made
continue
a good
fucking.
point. Why are we fucking outside?
Yeah, it's like this is like more his shit than anyone else's.
He's like,
like
take everyone out, go to the lake for a little bit.
It's like a 4-bedroom fucking cabin in there.
Right.
Why am I not in there?
Right. So now Tina and her mom are having a moment, and the Tina just fucking runs away. She's like, all right, bye. Okay. So she stands on the dock, tries to conjure her dad back. She don't bring her dad back though.
Apparently, she was tuned to the wrong fucking frequency. Or
I
something.
guess she brings our favorite Mongoloid back.
Yeah, she brings.
Here comes Jason.
Yeah, she brings poopy zombie Jason.
I like how he just like wakes up. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why am I awake?
like this Jason, like it looks like really cool. Like he's really gnarly looking, but
Also,
sometimes
he doesn't have the gloves anymore.
He's my favorite looking.
The
Jason.
gloves must have fallen off.
I was about to say, like, yeah, this is probably the best looking Jason, but he does kind of look like he's got some shit on him every now and then.
Yeah, like I'm not big on zombies, but like zombie Jason.
Yeah.
Pretty
Holy
fucking
shit.
cool.
I prefer zombie Jason over human Jason. It's
I don't know. Ted White's pretty badass.
Like I know a lot of people they prefer like human, hillbilly fucking mongoloid
well, like
Jason.
people also
but,
always
like,
bring up, they're like, who would win a fight, Jason or Michael Myers? Well, which Jason, bro? We got so many different
Exactly.
varieties.
Yep.
If it was human Jason, Mike
He'd get his
Yolda.
ass whooped. Yeah.
Mike
if it was
Yolda
zombie
would.
Jason,
That's a hard one though.
he gonna bleed that green blood
Michael's
again.
supposed to be the pure embodiment of evil.
Jason also drowned as a kid.
But
Fuck
he gets fucking Michael gets killed by like a fucking schizophrenic old man like every other movie.
I always think of like Halloween Part 4 and just like Donald Pleasant's like, God damn you, and just like pulls out his handgun.
Yeah, it's like you could see his you could see Loomis's like descent into madness as the movies go on.
Yeah.
he's getting more and more tired of Michael's bullshit.
I don't know if you guys have ever watched. We watched a movie on YouTube.
Not yet. I've been meaning to.
They're part of our podcast network now.
Yep.
And Jay, Mike's co-host, he does this really fucking funny Loomis impression, and it's not even really an impression. It's just him screaming. So one of their intros for their YouTube is at the very end. It's Jay just going, "God damn you, Michael!" It's fucking funny, bro. Like,
Oh, shit.
I think of that every time I watch Halloween now, and it just ruins it for me. But it's so funny. 6 times.
You actually shot him 7, you fucking stupid
Okay,
ass.
no, granted, he shoots him 6 in the first one, 7 in the second.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You shot him 7 times.
7 times with a 6-shot revolver. All right, back to it. So, also, Jason's gloves are gone. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, they just disintegrated over
Yeah, I
time.
imagine like the fish ate him.
You got
or
them
something.
bony hands.
I wonder how long he's been down there.
Probably a year.
This one like takes place like when did you say it takes place? Like mid-90s?
At this point in the franchise, from what I looked up on the timeline on the wiki, this is at least 1994.
Okay, so and like
In the
part
movie.
part 6 was 90. So he's
he's
been in there for like
about
4
4
years.
years.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
So enough to like make his gloves disappear probably.
Yeah, they
Well,
just
there was
fell.
also like leather gloves, so I don't think they're gonna like disintegrate. I don't know what happened.
For all we
Maybe
know, a
he
fucking
just,
snapping turtle.
Maybe he
probably
woke up.
yanked
Maybe
them
he woke
shits
up halfway
off.
through and just took them off. He's like, man.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like, oh.
So Cruz is like, Tina, you didn't fucking see anyone come out of the lake. She's like, oh really?
those teens beg to fucking differ, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, we're gonna see here in a minute.
He's like, it's your guilt, bro. She's like, it's really not though. It wasn't my dad.
It's not. He had it coming.
So 2 people are broken down on the side of the road. It's Michael and Jane, and they're like, all right, we'll just camp here. And Jane's like, but we're almost there. It's like, woods is woods, bitch.
That's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad. We gonna sleep here tonight. So Jane spoils the surprise party. She's like, oh yeah, by the way, we're having a surprise party for you. And he still insists on camping, like right there. Like, bro, you're like a mile down the road.
Exactly,
Swamp.
because like
Yeah.
when everything happens, spoiler alert, they fucking die. But
Yeah,
like
they die.
when everything happens, like it seems like the people who are like in the woods, like in the cabins and shit, it seems like they didn't like walk or run very far to find these fucking
No.
bodies.
No.
That's one of the things I hate about this movie is how many times we're in the fucking woods.
Correct.
That is true. I
They
was
go in the
"Get
woods
the
like
fuck
80
out
times
of the
in
woods.
this
Yeah.
movie.
I was like, get out of the woods, go in the house.
So, they start camping. Back at Tina's place, Nick brings back Tina's shirt that she dropped earlier and I guess didn't fucking take with her. Oh, yeah, Nick took it with him for some fucking reason.
Pervert.
He wanted that pink shirt, I guess.
Well,
I
like
guess so.
here's like something I read this on Reddit today on my
God.
break. They actually like fans of the franchise called this one Fry Gay the 13th because this one had a few openly gay actors and actresses in it.
Wow.
Like the guy who plays Rick.
I guess we have to
Nick.
have a gay movie every franchise. We had Nightmare 2. Now we got this one. By the way, there's a podcast called Friday the 13th.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have it in like my list of podcasts I need to listen to. I haven't picked it up yet. I just
But-
been busy.
Yeah, apparently like a few of the actors in this movie were apparently
is Nick's
openly
actor gay?
Yeah, I think Nick. Yeah, I believe I read that he was openly gay, which good for him and everything. But
I mean, I don't know why they call it that. You can't really tell that they're fucking.
Yeah, you can't
It's not.
tell.
It's not Nightmare 2 level.
yeah, it's
like-
not like
True.
where they're like hiding
It's not. We don't have like fucking overtones of homosexuality in this
yeah.
movie.
Not that there's a bad thing about
If
that,
anything, this is a pretty standard heterosexual fucking slasher
Yeah.
film.
but
there's
I
a
don't
lot of
know. I
titties.
think that the fans were just being fucking
Stupid.
and being like, this movie has gay actors in it. Let's call it Fry Gay the 13th.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Like,
fuck,
come
dude?
on.
All right, so Nick invites Tina over to the party. Jane and Michael, they're still walking. Jason's marching through the woods. Michael's going to take a piss, leaves Jane alone. Jason straight kills Jane, stabs her in the back, pins her to a tree.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
with like some like spike looking thing. I
It's a
don't
tin
even
spike.
know.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was
Like
like,
a
what the
tin
fuck
steak.
is that
Yeah.
thing?
That's all he's got.
Yeah.
For now.
For
Oh
now.
yeah, it is a tent steak. That's
Mhm.
right.
It's a huge
yeah.
ass tin steak, but it's a tin steak.
Yeah.
So he goes after Michael. He's like chasing him. Fucking throws the spike in his back.
Yeah.
That would suck, dude.
That would hurt.
Michael's like crawling around on the ground. He's like, oh, it's my birthday.
Bro, please.
Yeah, he's dead now. Gets the spike like through the rest of his body.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Tina get to the party, and Tina's introduced to his friends. Robin, Melissa, Maddie, Eddie, Ben, and two others whose names I don't remember.
It's
Kate
like I said,
and David.
like I
think.
said, it's not that important because these characters.
There's so
suck
fucking many
so
characters, dude. I can't keep up.
bad. Like and
Melissa's
like,
already passive aggressive.
Dude, Melissa's honestly like one of the only ones I remember because she's such a bitch, and when she dies, it's so fucking satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's my
Well,
favorite
like-
kill in the movie.
Same.
all these characters are like straight up stereotypes too.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
no fucking doubt.
There's like
dude.
the stoner bad boy. There's like the two,
I wouldn't even call him a bad boy. I just call him a
He's a
stoner.
goof. He's a goof to be honest, but he kind of plays a bad boy. But I kind of like see through his bullshit. And then you got Robin and what's the other girl's name? They're like best
Kate,
friends.
the black
Kate?
one?
No, not
Or no, Maddie.
Maddie. Yeah, they're like the
nerd.
crushy girls that.
As Dead Meat says in his kill count, I remember this because it sticks out to me. He's like, we have both sides of the Madonna complex.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, all right.
But yeah, like we get them. Melissa's the bitch. She's
Yeah,
the spoiled bitch.
She's straight up, dude. Like, her personality is bitch.
And then the rest of them are kind of just like whatever characters.
Yeah,
to be
they're
honest.
just throwaways, pretty much.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
the sci-fi guy.
And Ben and Kate.
He's kind of just
Yeah.
like a random fucking guy.
They're, dude. Okay, let's just continue on. Melissa introduced Tina. I wrote down she's a bitch. Tina sees Jason killing Michael in the middle of the fucking room, runs out,
Yeah, she like spills her coke everywhere.
drops her glass Coke.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Spoiled
And
bitch.
you could
That
tell-
shit's expensive.
You can
Yeah,
tell
it
like the
is.
dude. What's the dude's name? Who's like his uncle owns like that log cabin.
Michael.
Michael.
Michael and Nick's uncle.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael's like. He's like, oh my god, you're like, cause like before he was complaining because like the girls were using up his uncle's
Dude,
food.
look, this is my uncle's food, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and like when like Tina like acts like when she goes through some trauma and like breaks that fucking Coca-Cola glass, you could tell he's like, come on, I was like, shut up, asshole, get a broom and clean it.
Also, I get it. Like, it's his uncle's place. He doesn't want it fucked up. Like, I get it. I've been in that fucking situation.
But you can clean that Coca-Cola.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, you're just
Yeah.
trying to make sure everything goes smoothly. Like, that's why I understand Trent in the remake. He's being like overprotective of his house. But that's like
Yeah.
the extreme. Like, I understand he's just trying to keep his shit clean.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
But like,
but
you
at the
also
same
invited
time-
like partiers to your fucking house. That's
yeah,
kind
you
of your
invited
fault, bro.
Chewy to your uncle's like log
This
cabin
man don't
or
give a
some
fuck. He's
shit.
drinking beer out of a fucking shoe.
Yeah,
a nasty ass shoe,
Bro,
bro.
it's
shit
that,
growing
that
out.
shit had to taste bad instantly.
he's breaking light bulbs with fucking hockey sticks and shit.
Yeah, just a mess. Drinking your dad's liquor out of the garage.
Giving shit away, trying to give Jason a hockey stick.
Chewy's my favorite character
Dude,
in
he's
that movie.
I can't wait to cover the remake, dude. It's so much better than the Nightmare remake.
Oh yeah,
We don't talk about that.
Well, we already did.
yeah, we
we
already
we
did,
done
so
did
we
that.
don't
I
have
don't-
to anymore.
Don't remember it.
Yeah.
There's a Nightmare remake.
Can't recall.
When did it come
Yeah,
out?
yeah, can't recall.
What?
Hope it's
So,
not shit.
She runs away, and she's a tent spike in the side of her house. Goes and tells her mom and Cruz what she saw. It's not there when they come. See,
Yeah, and Cruz is like, oh,
it's your guilt about your dad.
this is all he says in this
It's
fucking
manifested into a tent spike in the wall.
movie. Yep,
Yep, that's it right there.
this
I
is
totally
all
fucking
this
did that,
motherfucker
bro.
says, dude. He's like, you're just feeling guilty about killing your dad.
Bro, we could just write a whole parody. Just every time he says that, Tina just gives him a look. And then the final time she said it, she's like, bitch, I'll drown you like I drowned my dad. I'll show you guilt.
I'll show you guilt, bitch. Oh, man. So Dan and his lady, whose name I don't fucking know, it's never fucking said.
No.
They're camping out in the woods. Just random-ass characters.
I think
Yeah.
they were just trying to raise
They are
the body
not
count.
They are not related to this movie at all.
No,
Yeah.
they're just there.
He goes to get wood, and he, for some reason, he takes his machete with him.
Yeah, which is a
Like,
no-no
bro,
in
you're
a Friday movie.
You're gathering logs in the woods. Why the fuck do you need a machete?
Yeah,
Yeah.
also that, I was like, how are you going to, like, cut wood with a machete.
You're not. It's not gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
was
And
like,
he
you-
does
you-
somehow, and I'm just like, okay, that's unrealistic as
I was
fuck,
like,
but okay.
You cut bamboo with the machete, or
You cut weeds.
Yeah, you cut weeds with the machete. You don't cut wood or trees with
Yeah.
the machete.
It's like chopping down a whole ass tree with a
Oh shit! So Jason obviously he smells that machete, so he's going for it. So he snaps his neck, punches through his back. Good shit.
Yeah, he's
And
got like a
then-
bloody hand. It looks pretty cool.
We
Yeah.
get the most iconic kill probably in the whole fucking franchise.
Well, Kane's favorite. This is
Yeah.
It's
Kane's
his favorite,
It
but
is.
honestly, this is probably the most iconic kill other than the not
it's-
carbon monoxide, the liquid nitrogen kill
yeah.
in Jason X.
Yeah.
This fucking sleeping bag kill, bro.
and it's so simple but so good.
It was supposed to be a lot worse too. He was
Yeah.
supposed to whack her a bunch of times, but
Which-
the MPA was like, "Nah, you can't."
No.
So they got one. You got one shot, one kill.
I'm pretty sure that like her body when he drops her, that's just like that's probably half the blood you see in the movie. Like
Yeah.
there's not a
Probably,
lot
yeah.
of blood in this
And
movie.
dude, like, I'm kind of glad that they got fucked by the MPA and they just got the one smack.
'Cause that was a good
'Cause,
hard
like,
fucking smash.
yeah.
it
dude,
just
you
shows
just-
you how strong Kane Hodder Jason is.
Yeah,
That's
Dude.
all he needs is one fucking whack.
one whop.
Just that shit's effective, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he broke that bitch in half.
Broken in half.
So she's dead now. So yeah, she's totally fucking dead. Got bashed against the tree. Next morning, Eddie's geeking out about a sci-fi shit. Nick's outside tossing stones in the lake, which is a fucking pond. It does
Yeah.
not look like a lake.
Yeah.
Tina's with him. Nick's friends are fucking dickheads some more. Is this? I think this is the point where Melissa tells Eddie to put the jacket on backwards.
Yeah.
Is this how you wear straight jackets in the mental home?
Bitch.
I was like, bro.
First of all, bitch, I'll drown you with my
I'll
mind.
fucking drown you.
I was like, when I saw that scene, I just like all that was playing in my head was How I Could Just Kill a Man by Cypress Hill.
Fuck.
I was
Alright.
like, killer.
So Tina tells Nick about her dad. Nick says he's not scared. He's like, I come from a pretty dangerous background, bro. He's like, I'm in night school now because I'm a bad kid. I'm like, fuck, okay.
I could tell you're dressed head to toe in denim.
Yeah, you're a bad boy, I guess. It's that fucking denim ass outfit. I don't know how he's not sweating. It's the middle of the goddamn summer.
Who fucking knows?
I've wore a denim jacket once
Well,
and I
like
sweat
the-
my balls off.
Like the
I'm
seasons
sweating now and I'm wearing shorts.
Same.
yeah, like the seasons in Friday the 13th are kind of like confusing because
Also,
you go
like-
to summer camp, but they're cold as fuck at night in every movie.
Well, water does get cold at night. I said this last week.
Well, I'm talking about like
I'm being real with you. Have you ever skinny dipped?
No.
Don't. It's cold.
Okay, I won't.
Your dick will hide in your asshole. Don't
I shit you not, bro. So Nick and Tina kiss, and now she's back home. She just it just cuts to her back at her house.
Yep. She teleported to bed.
And she's like, bing. Cruz comes in, and she just fucking leaves again. She's like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Teen's dicking around. Tina goes to Melissa looking for Nick. Now it's time to get high. Everyone's getting stoned.
Yeah.
And Robin's like, I'm gonna go get stoned.
I'm gonna go
with
get
the
stoned.
bad boy.
And Maddie's like,
You can't do that.
Maddie's like, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, she's like, why are you gonna do that? To go out of your way to get some boy? And
Also, the way they spell Maddie in this movie is so fucking terrible. It's Maddy.
Why? Why do they do this?
It's so bad.
well, basically, like Robin, like pretty much like jabs Maddie. She's like,
He's like, yeah, you could use a makeover.
I was like, damn, bitch.
Like, that's your friend, and you're talking to her like that? Fuck.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
You just hear the record scratch.
Like everybody's looking at him.
She's like, damn. All right, so yeah, everyone's going to get high. Melissa's a huge bitch. Tina bursts her fucking pearls.
Oh
Yeah, she do.
Yeah,
And-
she like
and Melissa's
force
just like,
pulls her
"Eh?"
pearls. Yeah, Melissa's like, oh, my pearls.
Oh.
So Tina wants to leave. Cruz still being a dickhead. Tina's mom ain't doing shit. She's just like letting it happen.
Yeah, she does. She like the only thing she does is like stop it.
Yeah, she's like, stop.
Okay, I know this is kind of mean, but Tina's mom is just the way she dresses, like, kind of pisses me off.
Oh, I thought
That's
you were.
just late 80s fashion, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like, I was like, why is she dressed like Dora the Explorer?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the elephant in the room and that Tina's mom is fucking useless.
She is useless too, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, she dresses like she's like 9 years old. Or
Listen,
something.
she should probably be a little more grateful. She saved her from her fucking husband.
You would think.
You would think.
Maybe it's fear. Maybe that's what
Yeah,
it is.
she's just fucking terrified of her daughter.
That's why she only says stop it, because she knows.
She knows. She
Yeah,
knows what
she-
she can
She
do.
saw that motherfucker drown that night. She don't want none of that shit.
I
so
can't.
funny, dude.
Oh, I
But
can't.
yeah, her
I'm
mom
dead.
is just like, yeah, her mom's just kind of there.
Yeah, her mom couldn't even be in this movie, and the movie would be the exact same.
It wouldn't change.
Yeah, like she could have killed her at the beginning too, and like, you know,
It would have been fine.
Kill them both.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kill both of them. So she runs outside. Oh shit! I missed. She throws a fucking TV at Cruz.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
do.
Cruz like
Straight
looks up.
launches it at him.
Like Cruz, like when he gets up after dodging that fucking TV, he was like, "Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that," but I'm gonna say it again later on.
Yeah, I'm
Jerry.
gonna do it again, dude. Like, you know, that took a lot of fucking energy out of Tina too. She just like,
I don't think
You
it
could
did.
tell.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did.
You could
You
tell
don't think so?
by like the way Laura Parr Lincoln
It's like Michael Ironside and Scanners. He's just like
Yeah,
shaking
like,
his head really hard.
her like whole body was like jerking around pretty much when she launched that.
She's
TV
selling
and
that shit.
Dude,
Yeah,
her,
she's like, "This is Scanners, but Friday the 13th style, bitch."
Yeah.
her eyes they're about to pop out of her fucking head. She's so
She's like-
concentrated.
She's shaking harder than a crackhead with a 20.
Correct.
All right, so yeah, she throws the TV, and then she leaves. She runs into Nick. She asks what Michael looks like. He's like, "Why?" She's like, "I think I saw him die." And
He's
that's
fucking dead.
And that's that. They don't
Yeah.
fucking bring it up again.
Yeah.
So
Bad writing.
Some rich douche and a girl go for a skinny dip. Like, these characters, have we met them before?
The
skinny dipping couple.
yeah they're
Are
like,
they some of their friends?
yeah, like
Because I don't remember them.
the guy
Fairly
is
certain they are.
the guy is like the guy's uncle who owns the log cabin.
No.
Yeah.
Are you
That's-
sure?
Yeah, that's like they're a couple. They were fucking in the van at the beginning.
Oh, that was them.
Yeah, they were like, "Why?" Like he's like, "It's my uncle's log cabin. Why are we fucking in the van?"
Yeah.
No, I didn't catch that. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's fucking attractive.
Yeah.
She's got an ass on her.
Yeah.
Ass.
Dad, what you doing here with all this ass? The sun is still out. All right, so yeah, they go for a skinny dip, and as the dude's undressing, this is one of my favorite kills in the movie. They get the fucking axe golf club kill. It just
Oh,
fucking
yeah, bud.
swings the axe into his head.
Oh
So
yeah,
good.
it is
So
really good.
So and then Jason just straight drowns the chick,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's afraid of water.
Yeah, at first, like, because like
Don't get
this
me
is
started
like
on that
I
shit.
wish y'all could have seen the glare Zach just fucking immediately threw at me.
this is like the first time like that we see nudity in this movie too. And at first, I thought
Well,
that
we
they
see some
weren't-
side boob.
Well, like I thought that they weren't going to show it at first. I was like,
You
oh,
know,
they're
well, we see her side boob and a little nipple, but like the most nudity we see in the scene's her ass.
yeah, but and then like Robin shows her tits in like a few scenes later on.
We see it like for 2 seconds. It's not even nothing to get.
I don't know. She kind of like puts on a shirt and they're just like dangling there for like a good bit.
Are they? I didn't catch
A
that.
few,
I guess
a few seconds probably. Yeah.
I didn't catch that, but all right, I'll take your word for it. You are the horror nudity expert, after all,
He has a PhD in it.
dude. Sidebar. I'll never forget the first time I watched Reanimator at your house, and the first time we see Barbara Crampton naked. Brandon just slowly turns around and looks at us sitting on your bed, just raises his eyebrows. Brandon's got this look
She's,
when there's nudity on screen. That's the look.
Yeah,
She's
that's the
a-
look. Yeah.
She's a very attractive woman. Okay.
Oh, I don't disagree. She's beautiful.
yeah.
Even
Beautiful.
today.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, Barbara Crampton holds up.
She's been using them face creams, I guess.
Masterpiece.
She looks
Yeah.
beautiful as ever. All right. So yeah, that one chick's dead. Nick gets pissed off at Melissa for doing that joke toward Tina earlier. Jason's now at the cabin. Cruz finds the tent spike. Melissa flirts with one of the dudes. It's the stoner dude, because Nick's not into her anymore.
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
Well, like Nick was never into her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just wanted his
keeps
dick.
trying shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, bitch, you ain't even my friend.
Tina's
don't
mom,
like you.
Yeah.
Tina's mom's looking for Dr. Cruz now. Snoops in his office. She finds the tent spike in his drawer. But also, Dr. Cruz finds Michael's body.
Very true.
I don't understand why Dr. Cruz was in the woods at this time.
I don't know. He's
What are
just
you
taking
doing?
a night
Going for a
stroll.
walk.
I
Turns
guess.
out Cruz was
hard.
Jason in this movie.
Yeah, it's another Roy situation.
It's hard
Yeah.
being a psychopath. You
I
gotta
guess.
take some time.
Yeah, it's hard being a fucking dickhead.
All right. I'll take it. So she finds this tape. She watches the tape, discovers his true intentions, and then he gets caught. And then he catches her in his office. She's like, "What are you doing?" And he still fucking tries to gaslight her. She's just like,
Yeah.
"Nothing. I ain't doing nothing."
He was like, I'm going to send her to a hospital first thing in the morning, because she's like, you're trying to exploit my daughter,
Yeah.
And he's like, oh,
He's like, "Okay, but that's besides the point."
yeah, he's like,
okay?
look, look here, bitch, I'm sending her to a hospital in the morning.
Legally, you gave me permission to do so.
Yeah. Tina, she leaves with the car. She's Jason killing her mom in a vision, so she crashes the car.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Tina goes back to the house. Maddie finishes her makeover. Not bad looking.
She says something like,
Yeah, Maddie-
make over my ass or some shit.
Yeah. Which I agree. Makeover. She was pretty attractive with her glasses anyway.
Yeah, Maddie
Wasn't that
glows
bad
up.
looking.
As Fred says in the Scooby-Doo movie, dorky girls like you turn me on too.
Let's see, there you go.
Yeah, Maddie glue the fuck up
Yeah.
with that makeover. I mean, like you said, she wasn't that bad looking before, but,
But
like,
then she gonna get sliced the fuck up.
yeah, she did
Yeah.
all that shit for nothing.
Because she can't see shit.
And it sucks too
Can't walk.
because like
Can't walk.
it sucks too because like I kind of feel like she didn't deserve that because she was nice to Tina
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah, she should have been like the last to die.
because Tina
Yeah.
like came over looking for Nick and like she was like, oh, don't worry, he'll show up,
Yeah, so she's looking for David. She can't see shit. She's wandering around looking, and she's getting stalked. And then a body falls out of a tree, which sends her into the barn. She's hiding. Jason straight finds her, busts through the wall, and I don't know what he does. I think he slits her throat, right?
No, he. So like before that, she's running away from Jason because she's Jason, and then she goes to that barn, and they're doing like a cat and mouse thing.
Yeah.
So there's like
Yeah.
that wall, that like
she's, like,
L-shaped
crawling
wall.
under
But then he
Yeah.
punches through it with the scythe, and I don't know how she dies.
So like,
We
so
don't
she
see
thinks she got away,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Jason
Psych!
just kind of turns and is like, "I see you, bitch," and
Yeah,
just
he's like,
goes
"Hold up,
over
bitch."
there
It'd
and
be real
busts
funny.
through the wall, and he looks like it goes for like her abdomen or like
Yeah,
her
something.
belly.
Yeah. It's just like
With
a
the
quick
sickle?
stab.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
would have been funny if we hear Jason just...
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Jason breathes in this movie.
Yeah, he
Doesn't
hardcore
need to.
breathe. He doesn't
He
need
doesn't
to.
need to
Hey,
because he's a
don't,
zombie.
Don't fuck with Kane's acting method, okay?
Yeah.
But that-
That's still scary.
yeah,
I'm
he
saying,
breathes even
like,
though he don't need to.
the shoulder breathing is scary as fuck.
I'm saying like in the
It's
killer.
also scary seeing it in real life at his fucking
Yeah.
table at cons.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like as in like the killer POV shots, you hear him
Yeah,
breathing. He's like, no, he's like,
I mean, he
I'm
still
like-
has lungs.
I kind of dig it.
He
Yeah.
still has lungs. You don't need to use them.
But like, I'm
He's
sorry.
so fucking badass. He uses his dead lungs.
If I happen to turn around and see this like rotting
I'm shitting
hunk
myself.
of mongoloid staring at me with like the fucking shoulder breathing, I'd shit my pants.
I'm killing myself. I'll save him the work. I'll
I'd
do it for you.
make a bowel movement, a physical movement. I'd shit and run.
I'd pull a Jake from Dead by Daylight. I'd pull a Jake from Dead by Daylight and be like, start running away and shit.
And then as Brandon's getting chased, he sounds like David because he's like,
Dude, the noises, the voice acting in Dead by Daylight's so fucking bad, but it's so good. Oh man. All right. So Maddie's
shit.
dead. And now Cruz and Tina's mom are in the woods looking for her. They find the car. Jason once again smells some sex and comes roaming to the house.
Jason's like, quit that.
Most
Ben and his lady Kate, they're having sex in the van. They think they heard Michael. So
they're
Ben
like,
goes
oh, so
looking.
now he comes.
Why-
We gotta
and they,
surprise him. Get a balloon.
yeah, get a balloon. And they like open the back doors of the van. They're like, surprise. I was like, bitch, both y'all are butt ass naked.
Yeah, some surprise right there, man.
I was like, I'm pretty sure Michael, like, if it was actually him, he'd probably be like, my birthday sucks.
Damn. My car breaks down. I got to see you two fucking in the van.
He's like,
Happy birthday to me.
This is the worst day of my life.
Yeah. So Ben goes looking. He gets his head fucking crushed.
Yeah, that's some
Like
scary
vertically.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like,
And then there's
like,
some more blood there. Yeah.
yeah, he
bit.
actually, like, he sells it with his screams, too. Cause he's like,
yeah, that's pretty damn good death acting right there.
Yeah.
And then fucking Kate's death is hilarious. She gets that fucking party horn.
Yeah, that
I liked
fucking-
hers.
And it goes,
Burn.
you know, Kane was probably like,
hold on, I think it's part 8. Have you seen the footage of him behind the scenes wearing the strap on?
Oh my god.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
He's like stalking the boat, and he's got a big ass dick.
I was like, what? Yeah, like I heard that they actually let him pick out like which strap on he wanted to,
Probably.
and like they apparently they just didn't have enough time to like paint it to where it looked like zombies, so it's just like a fucking white dildo. It's just like
Listen,
a plain
that's
white
scarier
dildo.
than fucking Jason in part 8. If I saw a
Yeah.
zombie with a heart on, I'm killing
Oh.
myself.
See,
I'm jumping off the boat. I'm drowning.
Yep, I'm sleeping with the fishes, Jimmy.
All right, so yeah, Kate and Ben are now dead. Eddie and Melissa wrap up. She's like, I don't want to have sex with you anymore. You're not attractive. She's just like, all right,
it
bitch.
was like you're a means to an end. I was like,
He's
bitch.
First of all, I knew that, but how dare you?
First off, I know where I stand.
I know where I stand. He's like, I had a date with a soap on a rope. Granted, I want to go take a shower too if I was snuggled up to your bitch ass.
You smell like shit.
You smell like old lady perfume.
What the f-
Smell.
stink.
You smell like an old lady's.
I'm
coin
laughing and
purse.
sweating so hard I'm crying. This is great. It's hard to read.
You stink.
All right, so Tina and Nick find Michael. Tina confirms her suspicions from earlier. Also, Jason's killed the power to the house.
Oh yeah.
David, he gets hungry after sex with Robin, goes looking for some food, finds a bunch of mud in the kitchen. He's like, oh, this is probably nothing.
Yeah, it looked like shit all over the floor. He's like slipping up on it. I was like, so are you like not gonna like
Address that?
Yeah. He's like, oh well. He goes straight to the fridge.
I mean, shit. I mean,
when
you
you're
get hungry
stoned-
after sex sometimes.
Yeah, like when you're stoned and you just had sex, I imagine. Yeah, you worked up a pretty good appetite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. There's shit on the floor. You
Shit
don't
on the
care.
floor.
You don't care
Jason
about
just
cleaning
fucking
it.
straight up walks up behind him and stabs him with a big ass kitchen knife.
Yeah, he do.
Like, this is like a Michael Myers Part 5 kitchen knife that they... Okay, you guys have both seen Halloween 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know when they're running upstairs in the attic and there's just that big-ass kitchen knife up there?
Yeah. Just chilling up there.
Just
yeah.
chilling in the attic,
It's
bro.
it's like a floating weapon from GTA 5,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's just one of them fuckers.
He's like, Michael, grab this.
Michael, take this. So, yeah, Jason kills him with that. And then Tina gets back to her house, gives Nick her dad's old pistol, and then finds the tent spike. She's like, this motherfucker been plotting against me, huh?
Here, this is what this motherfucker tried to use on me before I drowned him. Fucking hang on to that.
All right. So she also finds some newspaper clippings about Jason. We always got to have those clippings.
Oh, yeah, those-
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees.
This is who I've been seeing.
Eddie finds a penis enlarger, which if any of you ever get married, expect one of these as your gift. It's just a fucking magnifying glass. Bruh. Dude. Oh, expect that as your bachelor gift. I'm just saying.
Too bad you're not invited.
I'll never forget that night we were playing games. It was like 3 a.m, and I seen you that meme. It's like me standing outside the church at your best friend's wedding because you're not invited, and it's Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie just standing there with a dumb look on his face. Oh man,
That's gonna be Bailey.
yeah, pretty much. Just,
He's got his tux on and everything.
Oh, he's got like one of those tuxedo shirts on.
you know, I like to imagine my Jesus is one of them tuxedo T-shirts on because it's like, hey, I'm Jesus, but hey, I also like to party.
I like to be formal. I like to party.
But I like to be respectful
Oh
about it.
man, I'm crying hard. All right, so Jason sneaks up behind Eddie and plants a machete in his shoulder. And now Robin's getting dressed, covers her titties up, goes through the house checking for her friends. No one's there.
She finds a cat.
She finds a cat in the closet. Don't know why it was there.
Cat's like, you need to go.
Yeah, the cat's like,
Robin,
look, bitch, I'm safe to be here, but you wait.
Robin finds a head and then gets yeeted out of a window.
I liked it. I liked her
death.
Yeah.
It's not as good as part 4's defenestration.
No.
Nah, but it's
But
still
this
pretty good.
defenestration's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so she's dead now. Tina wants to go find her mom. Nick's like, I'm gonna go get my friends though too. She's like, nah, they probably dead.
I was like, bro, I thought they weren't your friends.
Because like literally 10 minutes ago, he's like, you're not my friends.
You know, I was kind of thinking about it, like, if Tina could, like, see these people die, like, if she had, the flashback or, like, the vision of, like, Michael getting killed or some shit, she could probably see all these people die. So, like, as soon as he says that, she's just like, nah, they probably left.
She's
they checked out early, actually. They walked out of here. That's why the cars are
they
still
walked
here.
home.
They wanted me to tell you that they had such a good time, but they had to go.
Yeah, they said you could take their van.
They left all their shit here for you, too.
Yeah. But don't worry, they're
Parting
fine.
gifts, yeah.
They're fine. You'll see them again one day.
In, like,
Yeah.
80 years, but, you'll see.
So she go, what's going on now? Tina's mom and Cruz start looking. Cruz uses Tina's mom as a fucking human shield.
And Jason,
I was like, you're a dick.
Jason stabs her with, I don't know what that thing is. It looks badass.
It's,
I don't know what it is.
It's a tree pruner.
Oh, is that what it
You
is?
use that to trim like really small branches out of trees.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They usually come with like a pulley with like a rope, so you can like saw.
Yeah,
it.
he brings out like the high quality tools in this.
Yeah,
one.
he's bringing out the real shit.
Yeah, and then he fucking chases after Cruz and brings out. I wish Weed Eater still had these.
The saw blade. Yeah.
He brings out a motorized Weed Eater
with a fucking saw blade.
Yeah, part of me wishes it would have been just the blade that he like launched into him.
Oh, it would have been so badass.
That would have been more badass, but like. Also, Cruz dies like a bitch. Like, Jason barely taps his stomach. He's like, oh!
Yeah, it's another MPA problem, but
he goes cross-eyed. He's fucking,
yeah, he's like,
no, you can see like the fake stomach get cut like just a centimeter, and he's like dead.
He looks like
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt being choked. That's
yeah.
Oh shit, that's good. See, he's dead now. He went out like a bitch.
Yeah, he did.
So Nick
now
still looking for his fucking friends.
Yeah, like Tina's like, here, you just go look for your friends. I'll wait in my house for y'all.
She lied.
We need the violator to spell it out for him. D-E-D. Dead.
Yeah, so like he goes to go find people, and she just like runs off in the woods looking for her mom, and I can't blame her, Her mom's like the only fucking person she really has left.
Yeah.
If you don't count Nick, but like, they're still kind of like, they don't really know each other that well,
Yeah. She just kind of has the hots for him.
Yeah. So yeah, she goes in the woods looking for her, and she actually runs into Cruz, and Cruz is like, your mom's fucking dead. He's like, we need to go now, and she like runs past him, and Cruz is like, don't go back there, you bitch. And she finds her mom's body.
Yeah.
And there's like a teary eye scene and whatnot, and then Cruz gets his shit kicked in.
Yeah.
Gets his shit pushed.
Yeah, gets his shit
The funny
pushed
thing is
in.
when Cruz finds Tina, he's like, Tina.
Tina. Yeah, he's like hiding behind a bush. He's like, Tina.
Yeah. So, Tina finds her mom, sees Jason, and he follows her.
Coming for
Finds Kate, Maddie, and a bunch of the others. Then she fucking electrocutes him.
Yes, you do.
Which, by the way, Jason, this bitch about to give you a match.
Yeah, he's about to take you for a run on your run. Shit.
Yeah, she's about to give you the runaround and whoop your ass, boy.
Yeah. She's about to play Texas Fold'em with your ass.
See, Jason versus Carrie would imply the one had a chance. Jason has no fucking chance.
Yeah, no
yeah.
chance. Which, honestly, is fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
still
but you got a
entertaining,
Oh, yeah. So she does the dumbest thing when she runs back inside, though. She fucking shuts the doors on him. Like, that's going to do anything.
He just kind of...
He just
Hi.
like, howdy, bitch.
Busts in like, hi.
Like, so when she goes in, like, the neighbor's house,
Mm-hmm.
and she's, like, looking through, and she finds all the dead bodies, and, like, fucking Jason jumps through the window and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, he like
got-
Tony Hawk through there.
He got hops, bro.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit! And you could tell it's Kane Hodder in the suit and everything.
Yeah,
doing.
Kane did all his own stunts.
Yeah, and it's like, holy shit!
So, yeah.
He's like, I don't need no fucking body through that
throws
window.
Throws a fucking couch at him.
Yeah.
And then headbutts him with a decapitated head.
Yep.
Runs away again. Drops the fucking porch on him.
Yeah, I was like,
thinks he's dead, so they're like, all right, we good, we're safe. So they go to her house. False.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yep. Nick and Melissa are there. Spoiler: Melissa's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive. She doesn't believe anything's going on. She's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Opens the front door.
Catches an axe in her face.
Oh, that's so
Jason
funny.
takes her body and
throws her across the fucking room.
Which, I don't know if that was a dummy. That body looks pretty
It was
realistic.
a stunt double.
It does.
Yeah. So Kane had to take that fucking stunt person. And give them a running start. Give them a running start and throw them across the room.
Dude, what's fucking badass is he does it with one hand. He fucking, like her eyes, dude, when she opens the door, she's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then gets that axe in between the face.
Yeah, she has like no time to think. Right?
Just the axe in the face would have been enough, but no, he just
He grabs,
throws her.
It's like Kane's the bouncer at this house, throwing this drunk bitch out of the, like, at it. Like,
Yeah,
one
like-
hand across the TV.
It's
There you
funny because like when he puts that axe in her head, it makes like a funny noise. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm like, damn.
I'm
He
sorry,
planted it in her head.
headphone listeners. We just gotta like ear raped you with that, but it's worth it.
That's what you come here for, is the
It's
ear
just
rape.
the comedy.
We know it.
All right, so yeah, not Tina. Melissa's dead. Nick and Tina run upstairs. Tina busts a light fixture on Jason's head and sends him into the basement.
Yeah, she fucking Home Alones him.
Yeah, he like slams through the stairs. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, yeah, that light bulb would hurt, and he fell down the steps.
But
He's a
going
big
through
man.
the stairs.
He's a big man. There must have been termites in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He just like,
I don't know, man. It's an old house.
Their house had been like abandoned for like years.
Yeah, so
yeah, there's probably termites and
Jason's
bugs
like,
and
damn,
shit.
termites.
Jason
Yeah,
comes
damn
back up
termites.
and he's going for Nick. Tina tightens his mask and like his head like oozes pus.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty nasty. He makes it ooze. She breaks his mask, which is like a first.
Yeah.
I don't
it's-
think any.
It's a pretty iconic scene too.
The
to be
only
honest.
at this point Jason to like unmask himself or being unmasked is fucking part 4.
Yeah, because
part
Trish
3.
cuts his mask off.
Yeah, like 3, he lifts his mask off because he's
Voluntarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. She breaks the mask, strangles him, and then sends him back to the basement. And then she fucking checks on Nick and gets pulled down.
Just like, where you
So,
going?
so what does she do? She soaks him in gasoline.
Throws
and lights
nails
on
at
fire.
him
Throws nails at him. Puts one in his fucking head.
that he rips out.
Yeah, and then lights him on fire.
I like when
Fire.
At this point, say what you gotta say, then I gotta say something.
yeah, I like when she like breaks his mask off and he just like
He smiles.
no, he doesn't like smile. He like opens his mouth up all the way. He's like ah.
He's just
And
burping.
he's got those like snaggle teeth and whatnot. And I was like, holy shit.
He's letting them necrotic gases out that are settling.
He's like,
All right, so if y'all don't know or haven't read or seen the documentary or read the book on Kane, you'd know he was in a really, really bad fire stunt accident when he was young. He was like in his 20s, I believe, when it happened.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, him doing this big-ass fire stunt in this movie was a big deal.
Yeah.
And, like, he volunteered for it. It wasn't, like, in the script, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, he did it, and he did it really good. This fucking fire stunt held a record for a really long time.
Yeah, very
for, like,
true.
longest fire
yeah,
stunt.
and he was like twirling around. He was selling it.
Yeah, this was one of the longest fire stunts, and it held the record until the 90s, I think. I don't really remember.
There's like those of you out there, if you guys have not read Kane's book or seen
The documentary.
do
By the
it.
way, it's free on Amazon Prime
Yeah.
if you're a Prime
Yeah.
member.
Get on that. It's good.
It's sad. It'll make you fucking
yeah,
bawl your eyes
you'll
out.
tear. And
I don't care how fucking badass you are. You'll cry like a baby in the
Well,
first
it's
30
like-
minutes.
And I've always been curious because like every time I've seen Kane, or at least I've seen pictures of people that have taken with Kane, like he's always wearing gloves.
He's got the gloves, and he's wearing, like, pretty tight-necked T-shirts.
Yeah, in which like that's not my place to ask nothing. I was just
Yeah.
kind of curious, and because I didn't know.
And for a long time,
yeah.
he avoided the questions about it.
Yeah, and which like
It's fair. Like, that was
Yeah,
a pretty traumatic fucking experience in his life. He spent 5 months in the hospital.
Yeah.
And, like, for most of that time, the doctors fucked him up even worse than he was.
Yeah, I mean,
And so,
I mean, especially back then. I mean, this is kind of a thing. My girlfriend's dad,
Yep.
He was in a propane gas explosion, and
Yep.
they didn't think he was gonna make it. They pretty much left him pretty much out in the hallway to die until he was showed signs of movement. They're like, oh yeah, we gotta get this kid in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, that's a whole dangerous thing. It's a crazy thing to go through, I imagine.
Yeah. And for the funny, it's not funny, but the ironic thing is, Kane had done this fire stunt so many fucking times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he was going
it just
live on TV to
it
do
took
it too.
one fucking time. The story goes, so he was doing it for a news program, and then the lady, he asked for rubber cement, and she gave him rubber cement, and I believe from what he says, he didn't look over the ingredients all the way, and it had the wrong ingredient in it, and it was a different brand than what he's used to working with, and he fucking went up.
Yep.
And he was they were in the desert too. They were pretty far away from people.
That rubber cement straight up stayed on his body burning for a long time.
I learned
even
from
after
Kane,
the fire was
extinguished.
extinguished.
From Kane and from some other people. This guy that you ever heard of Black Rifle Coffee Company?
Yeah.
One of their ambassadors. His nickname's Crispy. He was in an I&D explosion in Iraq. And I learned from both of them pretty much around the same time. Stop, drop, and roll doesn't fucking work.
No, I imagine not.
Because you don't have time to think to stop and drop yourself when you're on fucking fire.
Yeah, you're on fucking fire. You're not going to think to do that.
Most burn victims, they fucking run if they can.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I would too. I mean, you don't fucking
I'd
have
try
time
to find
think.
the closest source of fucking water as I could.
But so watch that fucking documentary. It's really fucking sad.
Highly recommend it,
Learn Kane's story. It's really fucking interesting, and that man is humble as all fucking hell.
The man, he's a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Masterpiece.
I can't wait to see fucking Kane again, dude, because at cons he loves to drink.
Yeah.
And he loves to drink tequila, so next time I see him, I think I'm going to bring him a bottle of tequila, and we're going to take some shots out of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were we?
Toward the end of the movie, he's on fire.
Oh, yeah, the fire scene.
Nick wakes up and gets Tina out of the house. They piece out of the house, run to the dock, and the house fucking blows up.
Oh, it's fucking
Which,
cool.
Which, by the way,
dude.
that was the very last thing they shot for this movie.
Yeah.
It's probably the most expensive thing to do.
Yeah, they got to
on
blow
here.
up a fucking house.
And it was it was a big-ass explosion.
Yeah,
bro, did y'all have
no
a bomb
shit.
up in there?
Well, probably.
Dynamite?
Probably.
Hell yeah.
So, Jason's not dead.
Of course not.
He grabs Tina. He didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, he didn't hear no bell. His clothes are more burnt off and shit now too.
So she takes Jason underwater. Or no, fuck. I skipped a line.
No.
She brings her dad back. He bursts through the dock and he grabs Jason, takes him underwater. Which
chains him up and shit.
Yeah, and honestly, okay, but really, that's how you kill Jason this time?
It would be different. It would be different
if he looked like a fucking zombie.
Yeah, he looks like the dude just got in the water and was like, hey.
It looks like somebody sneezed on him and he just didn't wipe it off.
Yeah, he's got shit on his face.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He doesn't look like a zombie. Now, if they had a Pam Voorhees look from part 3,
dude,
that'd be fucking awesome.
Yep. Yeah,
that's my only complaint with the ending. That's it.
That's about it. I
mean,
and
so we actually see the aftermath. We see the fire department putting the fire out and everything. Nick's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Tina's
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Movie's over.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Go home.
Movie's over. All right. So, that was Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood.
Beautiful.
We're almost done with this fucking franchise.
Yeah.
5 more movies.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We got 1 more month.
Yeah.
Month and a week.
So, I guess I'll go ahead and give my score. Like I said at the beginning of this, this movie should not be as good as it is.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't, because it's the poorest.
It's also a fucking fan favorite. This is
true. Yeah, this movie's fucking
huge
awesome.
fan favorite.
But there's so many things to make up for the shitty writing, shitty characters.
Kane makes up for all
for
that
one,
shit.
the practical effects are cool for the ones you see. Jason alone, his appearance.
I don't know if John did the effects for this since he was.
I don't think he
directing.
did.
Well, I
He
think
might
his company did.
Yeah, he might have had a hand in it.
Right, because when Stan Winston made Pumpkinhead, his company still did the shit. It was just his other artists.
Yeah, and there's just so many things in this to make up for shitty writing, shitty characters. The fact, the concept of a Carrie versus Jason, if that didn't make people interested in this back when this film was, being advertised, what the fuck were wrong with these people?
Yeah.
Because basically, like, the entire premise of Friday the 13th is, it's just like this big guy who's going to end up like killing all these kids and nobody can really fucking do anything. Just one person gets kind of lucky at the end,
He does it in style.
And this one, like, Tina whoops his fucking ass, like, no problem. And,
She didn't hear no bell.
No.
Like I said, like, this movie should not be this good, but, it is. So I'm going to have to give it, like, a 7.5 out of 10.
Solid fucking movie.
Yeah.
All right. Bailey, what you got?
All right. It's kind of disappointing. As, like, good as, like, Jason is and everything, I got to give this a 6 just for, like, story alone.
I can understand that, yeah.
But, that being said, I'm giving it a 6 for the story, but everything else, like, characters and everything, decent. Beautiful. Like, our main cast is good.
Yeah.
We got Tina and Nick. They're a pretty good couple together.
Yeah.
Jason's awesome.
Jason's fucking dope, which, I mean, you can't really fuck up Jason that bad.
Nah.
No, it's pretty hard to do.
They got some really decent kills.
Yeah.
This go around. But yeah, the story just drags it down. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm around the same page with Brandon. 7.5, man. This is
Yeah.
such a good fucking movie. And I used to this used to be one of the ones wasn't one of my favorites. I used to watch it a lot. Wasn't one of my favorites. It really grew on me, and the next one grew on me a lot too.
Yeah, like the next
recently,
one. Yeah, like the next one also kind of gets like a bad rap,
Mhm.
and I think and we'll talk about it next week. But like the main problem is for me is just like the ending, pretty much.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel that.
Yeah. The ending is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. So 7.5. Good
Yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah.
Good movie.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way of what I watched this week. Today, I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for like the 80th time. I love that movie. Nick still hasn't seen it.
Dude,
That,
get on that. It's good.
He's also busy. He's been pretty busy. They had a busy weekend last weekend getting the couple more scenes done for the Fall of Camp Blood. So
that movie's worth watching just for Brad Pitt's performance alone.
Everyone kills it in that movie. There's
I
so
just-
many fucking actors in this movie.
I personally like, even though like Leonardo is like advertised as a star, like I think it was more Brad.
It's definitely
Yeah.
more Brad's
Yeah.
movie, yeah.
but they still both fucking kill it.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Like,
Yeah,
if
and
you
like
haven't had the
Margot
chance to see it
Robbie
yet,
is really
it's
good in it too.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
there's like 80 people in this fucking movie.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Bruce Dern shows up for a scene. Who else was in it?
Danielle Harris was in it
Danielle Harris was in it.
very briefly.
What's the girl's name?
Harley Quinn Smith was in it.
Harley Quinn Smith. I'm trying to remember. her
Uma's
name.
daughter was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Maya.
Yeah. Here, let me look up the cast real quick. Damn it! Not Once Upon a Time.
Fuck.
Point is, there's a lot of really good fucking people in
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
dude. It's a pretty solid movie.
I can't remember the girl's name, but
Who does she
plays
play?
in a lot of shit.
Who does she play?
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah,
Dakota Fanning.
she's,
She plays like the.
She's one of the cult members.
Yeah, she like fucks Bruce Dern, the old ass, dirty ass,
Yeah.
like blind man.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that video I sent to the group chat about Malcolm in the Middle, the dad?
Bryan
Bryan
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston meeting Charlie Manson
Yeah.
briefly. I was
No.
like,
Bruh.
yeah, that shit's crazy. Honestly, if I had a time machine, I would fucking kill to go back to like 69, the summer of 69 in LA. Like right before the Manson murders happened, dude.
Yeah.
Shit was wild. Like they straight up took over Spine Ranch and just lived there and took LSD all day.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Is
It
that
is.
all you watched?
No, I watched Midsummer the other day for the fuck of it. For some reason, I felt like watching it again because it's such a good movie. What else did I watch?
What else?
I've been watching Criminal Minds.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I like Criminal Minds.
it's
And then restarted that 70s show because I miss my childhood.
It's okay.
It's fair.
It's a good show. I fucking crack up every time I watch it.
I mainly like it for Red.
I like
That's
everybody
about
on
it.
that show.
I just find Red to be
Except
the
for
most
like the last
relatable.
2 seasons. It kind of falters there, but that's because it was on for fucking 8 seasons.
Not only that, like Ashton Kutcher got like really famous, and
Well, he left. The
what's
guy
his
that played
name?
Eric left.
Yeah, I can't remember his Topher Grace. Like,
Topher
he
Grace
got,
left.
Yeah, he got like really popular left. You know, So they had to like not recast them, but bring new characters in that sucked.
They eventually came back.
Yeah,
for the last
they made
season.
a comeback.
Shit. Go ahead. I think I had something else that I watched. I need to look up in my watch history.
I didn't watch anything. I was on vacation, so Brandon, you go ahead.
You didn't watch shit on vacation?
No.
Like, you didn't watch hotel TV or nothing?
No, I didn't have time to. We were at the beach and doing all kinds of hood shit.
Well,
I kind of like, I'm sort of diving into like Italian horror. So the first one I watched was a movie called Demons, and it was a Lamberto Bava film, but it was produced by Dario Argento, which I think Dario Argento is probably the king of whodunits. Like, yeah, like he's like, I watched his movie Deep Red.
His trilogy, his witch trilogy.
Yeah,
Suspiria, and then there's
Suspiria,
2 others.
Inferno, and something else.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good trilogy.
But I watched, I watched his movie called Deep Red, and that movie had me so intrigued because there's just so much charm to it. And like, what's cool about like a lot of his like whodunits is that they kind of like predated the slashers, so like they were kind of like slashers before Halloween. Pretty much.
A lot of slashers borrowed from the Giallo films.
Yeah, and like, oh, so good. Like his whodunits, like they're so good. And then the last one I watched was Lucio Fulci's The Beyond, which was absolutely fucking bizarre.
Dude,
it's a good one
into
though.
Italian movies. I've been really wanting to like dive into the Texas Chainsaws.
Well, the thing is like when you go in to watch Lucio Fulci's movies, like don't expect it to be like a plot driven movies. Like expect it to be more about sound, atmosphere, and visuals.
Yeah, that's what Giallo films are all about. Is about the atmosphere. It's not about excuse me. It's not about the story.
Yeah, because like I was watching The Beyond and I was like, what are they fucking talking about?
Yeah, was it in English or was it
like
English
they dubbed it in English. Like the dubbing was actually pretty good. Because sometimes like it is kind of annoying when like the dubbing's like off or mistimed or whatever. And you're sitting there and your brain's having a problem because the lips aren't moving with the audio.
Yeah, that bothers me even in American movies, like indie movies. Sometimes if you pick up like a movie at a con, they might have some off audio and it just pisses me off.
But I've gotten used to it because like a lot of like older independent independent films, like they have to use dubbing a lot of the time.
ADR is a fucking lifesaver, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean like that's really all I watched. I'll probably continue watching some Italian horror.
I found what I watched that I forgot.
All right, go ahead.
No, you had a final thought. Get it out.
No, like I was just saying, I'm gonna continue to watch some more like Dario Argento stuff and like Lucio Fulci stuff because both of their like a lot of their shit's on Tubi and Shudder.
Yeah.
So and Prime. So like I might as well watch it.
So, it was the Monster Squad. And I get really sad every fucking time I watch that movie because Fat Kid, I always forget, died. The guy that played Horace fucking died in the 90s. From pneumonia, which sucks because he was so young. He was like 23 when he died.
Yeah.
But it just fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah. Sad, man.
It's a good movie
Horace is
too.
like my favorite character from that movie because like I was a big kid when I was that young. Like I was a fat kid.
Yeah.
Still am. Shit. But like just the 80s had a really bad era of just making fun of fat people, and so like I feel that shit in my bones.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
I've been trying to find because there's I guess on the Blu-ray, the 25th anniversary Blu-ray, they do like a panel with the cast, and they bring up the guy that played Horace, Brent.
Yeah.
And I can't find that special feature anywhere on YouTube, so I'm really trying to watch it. I really want to hear about it.
Yeah. It's really funny. Like, there is some, like, inconsistencies, but what really makes the movie good
about
is
Monster Squad?
Yeah, like, because there's some, like, plot holes.
A few, but it's still a solid
like,
movie.
some of those kids, like, just end up
Monster
being
Squad
a part of
fucking
the
flopped.
squad. Yeah. And it's strange that it did, too, because, like...
Well, it also released against some, like... It released the same weekend the Lost Boys did.
Yeah, that is true.
And another really big movie.
Yeah.
I forget what the other one was, but, like... Lost
Probably
Boys
Dream
was a
Warriors.
big fucking deal.
Probably Dream Warriors, because 87. Dream Warriors came out in 87.
I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, it's like there is some plot holes, but the main thing that makes that movie is just that it's so fucking fun.
Dude, what pisses me off, it is a fun movie. What pisses me off, there's a documentary that got made by Andre Gower, the main kid in the movie,
Sean.
called Wolfman's Got Nards.
Yep.
Hasn't been fucking released yet. Last time anyone heard about it was in 2017 at Comic-Con. Haven't heard shit. Like, in Search of Darkness, he's credited for Wolfman's Got Nards.
I don't know.
I'm pissed off about that. I want that fucking documentary.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
All right, so let's go around today's episode of We Came From Beneath the Sea. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before we head out here, I gotta list off our laundry list of fucking podcasts now. So, we have some new additions to the Slashcast Podcast Network in the last week. The Scream Queens, which I love them. I've listened to a few of their episodes throughout the week.
Yep.
They're fucking funny. Huge Halloween Horror Nights fans and horror fans in general. And we have our first non-horror podcast, which is Heels and Quads. Heels and Quad Turns, which is a wrestling podcast. And I'm really excited to dive into them.
Yeah.
And hopefully have them on the show eventually, because I love wrestling.
Wrestling.
Dude, I fucking love wrestling, dude. Like, I just saw the other day that Shawn Michaels was coming back. And I was like, oh, shit.
We should have him on when we cover, like, fucking They Live, because Roddy Piper's
yep.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. Write that down. Write it down. All right, so those two new additions. I can't wait to hear more of what they got to come in the future. And check out the rest of the lineup, which, let's see if I can do this memorized. We got Dead in Santa Carla, the Silver Screen Scream Show, Make Every Death Count, a Little Mad podcast. Bloody Date Night, the We Watched a Movie line of podcasts, just like the movies. Slasher Cast, EroticaSaurus, and the two new ones I just mentioned.
Lane
Beautiful.
Shift.
Lane Shift. Fuck, I always forget about the Lane Shift.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
With that, I think it's going to wrap up everything. And I think it's time to bid you all farewell. Till next week, where we cover Friday the 13th, Part 8. Bye.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Thank you.